So, this is not going to be your typical Diablo 4 video. Reason being, I'm using Diablo 4 to record something, but also just want to talk. Two influential people in my life have passed away the last couple of weeks. For those of you who do know, Benny or Comic Story passed away. Last weekend or weekend before last, and today apparently Super Blind Man is passed. For those who are not aware, Super Blind Man is one of the people who helped to make a lot of different games accessible over the years. Last of Us, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring this up is simply because, one, I feel like I just want to pay my respects and hope these men are resting in peace and just discuss something here. I think a lot of people forget, especially in all the turmoil and discussions on whatever games or comic books or movies or political things, how influential and how much people impact our lives, regardless of whether we choose to acknowledge it or not. If it wasn't for Comic Story or Super Blind Man doing what they do or did, I probably wouldn't be the same man I am today. Without Super Blind Man trying to push accessibility and work on games and help, we wouldn't have the amount of accessible games we do now. Things like Last of Us, Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man 2, stuff like that. There would be others, of course, not to diminish anyone here or speak ill, but it's just crazy to think about. Like, if Last of Us, if I remember right, it was specifically Last of Us Part 2. If it wasn't made accessible in the first place, we wouldn't have nearly the community or outreach or discussions on accessibility, let alone developers going out of their way to discuss it and implement it. And then same goes for people like Benny or Comic Story. Like, it's not exactly the same thing, but like when I lost my vision, I didn't think I'd be able to do anything. Did not think I'd be able to watch movies, play video games, read comics, right? And slowly over time, when I started to learn how to use my phone or screen reading technology, stuff like that, eventually, stumbled upon Comic Story and Comics Explained and a couple other comic-based channels. But it was Benny who did a lot of the basically because of him and the work that he and his team did over the years, I was able to enjoy comics again. And because of Super Blind Man, and the work he did with himself and other accessibility focused individuals, can enjoy video games more. Not to say I couldn't before when I was trying to figure stuff out, but it's easier now because of accessibility. I really don't have any notes or scripts or anything for this. I just feel like recording something and talking for a minute, try and get something off my chest, I suppose. But yeah, if you guys feel like either of these men have influenced you as much as they've influenced me, then let me know, because I'm curious, because I imagine I'm not the only one. But yeah, rest in peace, Benny. Rest in peace, Brendan. Hopefully it wasn't too painful for either of you, and it's just crazy to think about. Like within the last 2 weeks, two of the most influential. And it's It's just crazy to think about because I never met either of these men, right? Ever. And like when I heard Benny passed from a friend of mine, I legitimately was like mentally broken for like 2 or 3 days. Like I was just bawling my eyes out, right? And now hearing about Brandon Cole being gone, it's like I didn't know the dude. The only interaction I really had with him was a couple tweets back and forth over the years, or some DMs, a little bit, not a whole lot. And the one turn the first year we did the all blind low vision tournament for Mortal Kombat, like he knocked me out of the tournament, and it's just crazy to think, like they're legitimately gone. Yeah, I know this video is all over the place, but I just needed to talk and put it out there, I guess. Thanks you guys for listening, because we're not watching anything on this stream today, or this video today, because I just want you guys to hear what I had to say today. So, see you guys next time.